Hi, and welcome back to Wolf Haven Farm. So today, Tim and Mike Jr. came out with equipment and they rough cut in the driveway that will eventually go to the house and will go to the shed. So we're going to take you on a walk on our new driveway. And as you can see, as you're walking along, we did our best to preserve the trees. And so the driveway is going to weave around sections of trees. And once you come off the main road, it turns. So you actually can't see where it's going. So it's kind of nice that we're trying to still keep it a little bit secret when you come on the property. And we're trying to make sure that we preserve as much of the land as we can as we do this. So as we come around this bend, this is where the Y is going to be. So we'll come up a little further. And you'll see that the road has flags going off this direction. So that is the direction that the house will be. They haven't rough cut that in yet. Hopefully they'll probably do that tomorrow. And we're going to, though, continue this way, which will take you over to our shed. And if you're trying to figure out directions, this is the northeast corner of the property. Back over here to my right is where there's a tank. This is where the water tank is that we've talked about in a couple other videos that will be turned into an orchard. So we're kind of scooting along the side of that so we don't disrupt that area.
Do you want to point out the beehive that we found?
Oh,
It's
where's the beehive?
right here.
You can talk about your beehive, Mike.
So, you can see them coming out. While we were getting ready to clear the road, we started pulling these blocks out of this little area here. And down inside the blocks, if you look real closely, you will see honeycombs and bees. So, needless to say, when we grabbed a hold of that block, pulled it off, and bees started swarming out of it, Tim and I both took off running in two different directions.
Nobody got stung, which was good. But clearly we're going to have to figure out something to do with the bees. All right, now we change over to dirt. So this is the dirt that Mike got out from the, not my Mike, but the Mikes that came out to help, got out from the shed area. They're using what they've pulled out of that to level that area, to lay down a layer of dirt. So they'll clearly need to bring in more dirt for the area we just walked through.
It's the Mike and Son Mike show.
A lot of mics today. Okay, so this is going to be where our shed goes. So we've reached the end of the road. We've got enough room set up here for about a 30 by 60 shed, as well as a little parking area out front. This shed will house Mike's toys, tools, his workshop, my stained glass studio, as well as be storage. So it's going to be a big shed, but it's going to have to contain a lot of things in the shed. But it's nice because where we're standing here, it backs up to a road. So this is a driveway right behind it. To my right, it's kind of off in the corner of the property. You can see it from the main road, but not super well. You can't see it very well from the cabin, which is the cabin we're staying in down there. And you really won't be able to see it very well from the house. So the intent in putting it here was, one, that it was a flat area anyways, and didn't have a lot of trees, so we didn't have to take trees out, but also situated in a way that's convenient to get around the property, but also is not super visible from all the places on the property. So you can kind of keep that sense of privacy still in having this necessary tool shed back here in the corner.
And it's close to a power pole.
And it's close to a power pole, which also, when Isaac, the APS engineer, comes out to tell us how we need to wire up the shed, he'll probably be happy that it's close to a power pole. So that's everything for today. So thank you for joining us. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and like us, and we will be back to show you part 2 of excavating the driveway.